Lately, I've been having a lot of questions about laser machines that are actually worth investing in. So when I saw this one comes with 2 lasers in one machine, I knew we had to test it properly. Today, we're putting the Creality Falcon A1 Pro to the test. Real cuts, real engravings, and my honest opinion at the end. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Daisy. If you've been here for a while, you know I love to test crafting machines and giving you the real pros and cons. And we're going to start. First, I'm going to show you a quick unboxing so you see how it comes. From the moment you take it out of the box, everything comes very well protected, and that's something I always value with this type of machine. The packaging feels secure and organized. And it also includes a small test kit so you can start experimenting almost immediately. It also comes with all the necessary tools and cables for installation. Something important to mention is that this is a Class 1 laser with an enclosed design, which makes it much more suitable for home use and adds an extra layer of safety while using it. Here it is, fully unpacked with all its tools and accessories ready to use. Everything is very organized and designed to make setup quick and easy. Something that really excited me is that my machine came with the Rotary accessory included, perfect for cylindrical engraving. I cannot wait to try it and show you how it works in just a moment. It also includes its built-in camera, which I love because it helps us align the signs on the material precisely, avoiding waste and mistakes. For this machine, we can use several programs. There is the official Creality program, Falcon Design Space, which is free and designed specifically for the A1 Pro. You can also use more advanced programs like Lightburn or Laser Gerbil. I will be using the Creality program because it seems much easier to connect to the camera. Take advantage of autofocus, and it also comes with the preset material parameters, saving time and ensuring the correct setting from the start. Another thing I really like about the Creality program is that it includes a gallery with many beautiful designs and ideas that we can use directly for our project. There are different styles and categories that can serve as inspiration or even be used as is. And the best part is that many of these designs are available for free. I am showing you a little of this section because it's a huge help, especially if you're just starting or if you simply want quick ideas to create something beautiful. Let's get started. But first, I'm going to place the honeycomb base or work surface. This is super easy and the front door makes it much more convenient to place and adjust. Next, we're going to do something very important, which is calibrating the camera. For this, we will use this cardstock with marked circles that comes with the machine. We just need to place it following the instructions on the screen, step by step, to make sure cuts and engravings come out perfectly aligned. Now we're moving on to the first test. We will place this 3mm basswood that came with the machine. As you can see on the screen, it already shows the work area and the basswood we just placed. Now we will insert the image we want to cut. I'm going to do a very intricate or complex cut. to see how it performs. I want to test it with delicate and precise cuts because I plan to use this machine for wedding decorations and invitations, and everything has to come out very fine and detailed. So this is really putting it to the test. Here, I already have the design ready and we will align it in the work area. Since the design is small, I am also going to add some extra cuts. For example, I need several small wooden hearts, about 1.5 inches each. I will only cut 2 for now because the rest I'll cut using leftover wood. We will be making about 100 of these hearts. Once the design is already in the work area, we go to the top right corner and select the material. In this case, 3 mm basswood, or whichever thickness you want to cut. Then we go to the layers and adjust each layer. For example, the red layer will be for cutting and the black layer for line engraving, since the small hearts have an internal border that we want to engrave. Next, we will do autofocus and framing. This ensures that the cut comes out perfect and well aligned. Once autofocus and framing are complete, we are ready to start the cut. We just press start and go to the machine to see the cut in real life. It looks like it's making a very beautiful cut, leaving it very clean. I don't see smoke shadows, dirt, or burn marks. The cut is very defined, especially considering it's a very detailed and complex design. I love how it's turning out. The machine also feels quite fast. And here's the result. The cut came out beautiful and super clean. We don't even have to sand it, which is great. I already have the pieces ready for the decoration. I will assemble it quickly so you can see what I'm working on. I'm going to make a shadow box with this cut. First, I'll place it on the light blue base, and on top, I'll add the text we also cut. I will glue everything with permanent fixed glue and then place it inside the frame. Remember the little hearts I mentioned? They are for this. Guests can sign them and place them inside the shadow box as a keepsake. Look how beautiful it turned out. This was the first cut I made with the new Creality Falcon A1 Pro. And honestly, I'm very satisfied with the result. Here are the small hearts already cut. There are many, but we are in full preparation for wedding decorations. By the looks of it, this machine is going to be an excellent tool for all these projects. Now on to the second project, which is engraved wooden tags. This will test the engraving function of the machine. This will be tags for party favors, also for a wedding. As you can see, the engraving has already started and looks really nice. Here they are, so cute. We could use them as they are, but I want to take it a step further and give them a coat of butcher block oil. This helps hydrate the wood and really makes the engraving stand out. I am using a brush, but you could also use your hands without any problem. After that, you can let them dry naturally, or if you're in a hurry, lightly dry them with a paper towel, as I'm doing here. I prefer to let them dry naturally so the wood absorbs the oil well and looks even nicer. Look at how the tags turn out. This is just an example because, as I say, after testing, I'll begin producing the full project since I need to make many of these tags. Now let's move on to the next project. This time we will do cutting and engraving on acrylic. Yes, you heard right, acrylic. First, I will try bright red acrylic. As you can see, the cut came out very clean and defined. And the engraving also looks excellent. Here it is. Now we will try yellow acrylic. I already tried engraving and it turned out very well. Now I will also try cutting. For these cuts, I am using the automatic parameters provided by the Creality Falcon program, Falcon Design Space. Here's the result. Another very nice cut and engraving. Now we will try black acrylic. For this project, I am making a small sign for my studio door to avoid interruptions while filming. Look, the cut and the engraving are also very well defined. An important note, when working with acrylic, I always use a protective mask because the fumes can be strong. The mask helps protect you while cutting. And here is the result. It's a little dusty, but we can just clean it with a soft brush and it's perfect. I cut 3 layers for this design and will glue them together with permanent glue to form the sign. Look how it turned out. Very nice. Here it is on the door. I wanted to do more tests with some of the materials included with the machine. For example, I wanted to see how it worked with felt using the automatic parameters. It made a very nice cut and engraving. I also tested cardstock because I want to make very detailed wedding invitation cards. As you can see, it's cutting very cleanly, no visible smoke, even with a very complex design. This is just a test, not the final invitation, and it turned out very nicely. Now let's move on to engraving cylindrical objects using the Rotary accessory that came with the machine. Let's unpack it first. All the necessary accessories are included, even laser safety goggles. The Rotary accessory comes almost fully assembled, so we just need to connect it to the machine. It also comes with feet to elevate the machine. I'm going to engrave this tumbler since I also need to prepare several for a wedding. So what's better than doing a first test? As you can see, the engraving is going very well. And here's the result. The engraving is beautiful. Right now, it looks a little dark, but this cleans up very easily with a magic eraser sponge or simply washing with soap and water. Look how pretty the tumbler turned out. Again, for this test, I used the automatic parameters, which makes it super easy. That's why I love working with Falcon Design Space. Now I will remove the 20-watt laser and install the 2 watts infrared laser to test it on metal tags. I will do this quickly so the video doesn't get too long. Changing the laser module is easy. Just remove one and insert the other. If the light is red, that means it's not connected properly. When it turns green, it's connected correctly. Here are the metal tags engraved. One has line engraving and the other field engraving to compare results. They both look beautiful. After testing this machine with different materials, complex cuts, engravings, and cylindrical objects, I can say the Creality Falcon A1 Pro left a very good impression. I love how easy it is to use, especially with the Falcon Design Space and its automatic parameters, which are very helpful when starting out or working faster. I was also impressed by the quality of cuts and engravings, even on intricate designs, and the ability to work with multiple materials and even metal with the infrared laser. I definitely think this is a very interesting machine, both for creators, personal projects, or small businesses, especially if you work with custom products. I hope this video helped you get a better idea of this machine and what it can do. If you enjoy it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time.